Don't want to leave? Want to live at Disney World? I'll make it a realty reality. Everything from Dr. Phillips to Davenport, Claremont to Kissimmee, Winter Garden or Windermere, and Disney's own Celebration and Golden Oak. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki, and this is Disney at your doorstep. Hello. Well, there's 3 people watching, but I'm going to hold on until we get some more. And I'm returning to a community. Unfortunately, there's every dirt blower in America is here. Just deciding to create more noise. So, So here we go. This is an amazing area, and I really want to show you the area that we're in before I show you the individual home that we're going to see today. This is a new model that is coming up. I love this view here because it actually feels like you're looking out to the ocean, but of course you're not. This right here is the West Orange Trail. And I took that recently. It is amazing. It's a great place to walk, to bike ride, no motorized vehicles. Terrific. Thank you so much, Deborah. And yeah, so thank you so much. Anyway, here we are. I love this community. I really do. And of course, I only go to communities that I really like. But I mean, but everything has its own individual benefits to it. If you're someone, a lot of my customers are retiring, but they don't want a retirement community. They want activities nearby and things that they can do. And look at this wonderful walking trail right outside your door. Hello from Philadelphia. How far from Disney? 35 minutes. 35 minutes or less. And it's a nice drive. It's no big deal. There's a couple different ways to get there, but they all come out to 35 minutes. That's the answer to the question, how far to Disney? So they're building over in this section as well. And there's also 3 different builders here. Now, I'm at the builder that's introducing their latest model. And that is called the... always forget to bring... I also forgot my water bottle today, too. The Garden Wood. Okay, yes, it's the Garden Wood. So we're going to see this model today. Look at this. I mean, but this is the final phase. I'm finding a lot of these communities are going into their final phase. And then now a couple months ago, I said, oh my God, I don't see anybody building. Oh my Lord, there's nothing going on. Nobody's clearing land. Well, change happens. One of these builders out here right near me has got 2 developments coming up, and they have cleared the land. But you're still a year away from getting even models put in for them. So anyway, we're going to go and see this model. Now, if you take this road here, right? Okay, for those of you who are watching, Google historic Winter Garden Plant Street. Okay, Plant Street. If you take this road down here, you could walk to the theater where they have live shows, the restaurants, the shopping area, which is really very nice, incredible shopping area. And it's all about a mile and a half down this way. I took this road on a live stream about 6 weeks ago, maybe, and I stopped and got an Italian ice and a hot dog and came back. It was wonderful. It was really, really amazing. So there's always, oh, I want to be really, really, really close to Disney, but how many days a week can you go to Disney? But every day of the week you have to eat. So that's what I say is like. So these are some of the models that they're going to have, but we're going to go into one model today, and then maybe we'll go to the other community. This is a great builder. I love this builder. I lived in one of the homes that this builder built for several, 4.5 years. No problems with it. And then it was kind of older too. I had no problems with it. I thought it was a great house. If it was just had one more room, that I would have stayed because it was actually very small, and even for me by myself, I wanted an office space, and I also wanted guest rooms, and there was none of that. There was none of that. So that was the reason I had to leave. It was nice for quite a while, but look at this beautiful home. So is everybody watching? Everybody had any questions about where I am? And this is going to be their model for this new home floor plan. And I think, so we're going to look through here. God, it reminds me of my house, my old house that I had. I'm going to take my shoes off. So here you have hello. Here you have a dining room. I would use that as an office because you've got more than enough dining area right here. And you got a big living room right here. So this is the garden wood, and this is going to starting price at $450. And nice big, I won't get you on camera, sir. Nice big pantry. This is done with the gourmet kitchen, which is an upgrade. So you got this big dining area here. You got this large living room. You can use this section easily as either a formal dining room or or an office. See, now in my house, my room was so small that I couldn't even have a regular dining room, or a dining area. So I'm going to go upstairs. Does anybody have any questions? WD Travels, love it. And we love WD Travels. Oh, this is nice. I love this. I love this. Okay, I'm not going to get this gentleman on camera here, but this is beautiful. Glad I took my shoes off. Okay. All right, so nice view too. Now these lots go for $40,000 to $50,000. You always have to remember when you're buying a home from scratch that the price you see is the starting price. Nobody's lying to you, but you have to remember that when buying a new construction home. Now, if it's an inventory home where it's been built or it's been planned, then they're going to give you the actual price that they're willing to sell it for. It's still negotiable. Still negotiable. Yeah, it is a beautiful home. Now, this is just, this is one room. Let me see what's over here. This is obviously a closet. Yes, so it's a little walk-in closet. Nice. But, you know, this area here is really, really residential. A lot of people will say to me they don't want to be around tourists. And, you know, I would say where I live, there's no tourists. You know, I live in Winter Garden, but it's so close to the tourist area, you know? So that's really what people are, you know, that's when someone says to me, I don't want to be in a tourist area, the first thing I think about is Oakland, because you're going to be right near, and here, look at that. There's the walking trail right there. And look at all these people. Look at this. You got people with their strollers. You've got senior citizens. You've got exercising people, which I would never get on one of those things. It's too low for me. But actually, it looks so much fun. I wish I could zoom in. Sorry, I can't. But they're on those reclined bikes. Look at that. It's wonderful. I would love having that near my house. I really would. Not because I would use it. I would just look at the people. Yeah, it is beautiful, Christopher. It is. So if you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Now, here's a shared bath. Okay. You know, this is all upgraded. Models always have the upgrades. I always say the best upgrade you can do is from granite to quartz, because quartz doesn't have to be, you know, treated or anything. It's not going to soak in any liquids. Okay. And then here's another big bedroom. This is a really good sized bedroom. I could tell that you could fit a queen size bed in here, no issues. It's probably 12 by, 13. That was another issue with my other home that I had. The rooms were so tiny that I didn't want to put an office in the extra bedroom, because I'd feel claustrophobic sitting in there for 8 hours a day. Yesterday, I was at my computer desk for 8 hours. Now, this is great here. We're not going to get this guy on camera, but here you have a loft space, flex space. If you have kids, you could use it for studying. You could use it as an activity room. You can use it, you have all these different options to use it for. That's why we call it flex space. And we haven't seen the master yet. Laundry room. Little loft area. Now, if you watch my videos, you know what I'm thinking you could put here. And I would so put it here. I want to see if anybody guesses what you could put here. So look at this. I love it because it's now you could do some kind of really nice storage, like I would do like an armoire or something like that. But no. I know what you could put there. And then here's the master. So this is a good size master. Probably 15 by 15 if I had the thing. I don't have it in front of me, but for those of you who are watching, please remember to like and share my videos. Oh my goodness, I love this. Oh, this is neat. Okay, so there's the step-in shower. I like this because, where's the controls? Okay, so you turn off the shower here on this side, right behind this wall, and you can sit here, dry yourself off, and then come out all dry rather than getting the floor wet. Love that. Love that. And it also has the overhead, so that's really nice. But as I said, you get the best deal when another deal falls through and they've started building. Now, there's no door on here, and I'm wondering if that's for display purposes, and they're going to put a door when it's not a model, which they do sometimes, or they intend it to be without a door. I kind of like not having a door because you can just, but then I would think also the humidity from the shower would get in here too, so I don't know about that. Any questions at all? Anybody want to ask a question to go through the house again? Because this is the whole house. Oh, and here's the owner's closet. Oh, sorry. I saw the owner's closet. This is the water closet. Oh my God, I'm getting a little daft here. I like the cabinets. I really do like the cabinets. Let's see if they put high-end cabinets in. No, these are basic. So yeah. And we got musical accompaniment. Okay, this has 2 full baths, 1 half bath. So 2 full baths and 1 half bath. Now, and this community, this is the last phase that they're working on. They're also another builder that does more higher end homes, but they are all strictly custom. And when I hear that, I know, boom, you're going to be paying 20% more for your custom features inside. Really beautiful, and they're doing a great job here. I wish I had gotten the metal railings in my house. I had the option and I chose wood. Hello. Hello. Okay. I always like to get a shot from the top of the stairs. Hey, Richard. Great question. My favorite question. How far to Disney? 35 minutes. So there's the half bath. Always have a half bath downstairs if they don't have a full bedroom. So this is 35 minutes to Disney. It's a pretty big, I would say it's a pretty good sized space. This is built for corner lots. It's got the wraparound porch option, or the L-shaped porch option. We didn't get to go out here. Now, obviously, if you've got a lot like this, you're not going to be able to put a pool in. Yeah, outside space. There's not a lot on this model. There's not a lot. I find, unfortunately, people who really want big lots need to go with an older home. And older homes, if they're not treated properly, not maintained properly, can be a myriad of issues, but it's a give and a take. You want a big lot, you're gonna have to have a really full inspection and see what you and make your repair list. Um, if you want a small lot, if you don't mind, if you want a brand new home, you're probably going to have to take a smaller lot because they just don't build houses. It's not like the olden days where they built one house, and people always say to me, I want to pick a lot and buy a house. I'm like, well, good luck, because you're going to find it near a trailer. It's going to be on a it's not going to be near other buildings, it's not going to be near other homes. There's going to be, but you might be able to find it. I say but you'd probably be luckier to tear one down. Never done that before, so I've never been involved with someone buying a house to tear down and rebuild. I'm sure it happens. I would like to get a list of home builders in the area. But my issue is people want to buy will say things like, oh, I want to buy a lot and build a home. Terrific. Are you serious about doing it? No, we're just thinking. Well, I understand that, but don't get other people involved. You don't go and call a builder and have them come out and say, I want to discuss it. You don't know the lot you're going to be on. But I will say that I've heard people, go to the builder directly and say, hey, could you find me a lot that I can build on? Yeah, I personally don't like it when people get too many people involved in their daydreams. Get your loan approved. Find out how much you can spend. That's the most important thing to do. Then you can call me and I'll talk to you till I'm blue in the face. Anyway, so we're going to walk around. I'm going to take a little walk around this community. If you Google West Orange Trail, you'll probably see lots of videos on the trail right there. Well, I don't know what would be wrong with Lake Apopka. I honestly can't imagine anybody saying that those houses are right at Lake Apopka. Okay, right. I don't know what that's wrong with that. Okay, the homes the one we just looked at was in the 450s. These are going to be in the touching 400. So the high threes, 400 for homes like this. High threes, 400s. The home we just looked at, which I think is a good home for, oh, good, Michelle, good. I don't like people saying things about communities or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with any communities around here. They're all wonderful. Some of them, this is a beautiful community. So, the corner lots tend to be larger. Well, yes, they do. Absolutely. However, and they also get, like here, better views. You don't have a neighbor on your side, which is a really nice thing to have. Is MI home? Okay. I'm not aware of any MI homes up here. There is a MI home. Yes, there is one near here. Beautiful community. Beautiful community. I have done a live stream there. MI homes isn't too helpful when I do live streams. They don't understand it, and they 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 act like, well, you don't. Is that for a customer? And I'm like, well, no, not a specific customer, but I'm going to have a couple hundred people watching eventually, and so I have to catch them when I can. This is another builder right here. Are we just going to show this for the quality of it? Well, I'll tell you, I can't imagine anybody warning you away from this community. I don't know what they would say. There are some pockets here of homes that maybe, in need of renovation. But you are 1 minute away from one of the nicest little walking plazas on Plant Street. Plant Street also has this wonderful eatery where they have what do you call it's bistros, really nice bistros, and it's right here. I mean, so I think Oakland now. There is some older sections, things like that, but I have a friend that lives in one of the older sections. It's wonderful. And you're right near all the lakes. You got everything right here. Plus, it's a really residential area. And boy, do they do up Christmas around here. Go see if you'll. Well, if you bought in Story Grove at the right time, that would be great. Right now, you know, Story Grove is a great community. It's minutes. I mean, you're talking about less than 10 minutes to Disney. This is the seaside model. And that great little covered lanai there thing. And there's the master owner's suite. Laundry room. This is the seaside model. Buffering a bit. Okay. Yeah, this is this there might be a radiant barrier in the roof. And that usually prevents good signals. So let's just take a quick look and then we'll leave and it'll be done for the day. We've already talked for a half hour. It's surprising. I love this. Look at this. Love this. That they have, you don't see this anymore. The two levels. You really don't. I love that. And here is, I don't have the starting price of this. I love, here, I'm going to get up here and go. I love the character of this home because it's not straight lines here, rooms. It's spread out with character. There's corners and nooks. Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if it helps that much. Also, oh, sorry, let me tell you, the foil, I have heard, makes the roof a little hotter, and then deteriorates the shingles when they use the. And here's another room right here. This is nice because it has an attached bath. So the reflective to keep the heat out actually heats the roof more. And I just said the word and I can't remember what it is. Just said it. I love the character. You know, they could have easily made this one level, but they raised it and it gives it a little bit more of a presentation, which I just love. Especially the way they've set it up is really a TV room. Yeah, I think my parents' biggest mistake was putting a TV in my room. Radiant barrier. That's it. A radiant barrier. I don't know why the word escaped me. I knew it a minute ago. I'll go show you what the backyard is.
Yes. Anything that's going to be under construction has already been selected.
Okay. Well, this is be the garage. So the garage will be in the back. Okay. So it doesn't come with an office. Yeah. I've sold to this builder before. My customers have been very happy. So, all right. So let's go take a little look outside real quick. And everybody can hear me still? Now here they've set this area up as a study. Okay. This could be a formal dining room. Okay. But you've got enough dining space over here. And this is really the way they've set it up is very formal. So I think rather have a study. I love what they've done here, which is continuing the cabinets, the same look out here. I've wanted to do that in my house, but it's cost prohibitive. I don't even want to find out how much it is. Unfortunately, I know it's going to be a lot of money. Okay, so here we are outside. That is true. Could you imagine having dinner? Maybe you have guests and you open the door and you come out to the veranda. All right. Well, You have any questions? Anything else you want to know about? Now, they have another builder here that builds custom homes, and I have done a preview of one of their homes. The thing about custom homes is they're all going to be custom. They're all going to be completely different. So it's hard to show you exactly what you can buy, but and when you start pricing and then you find all of the extra features, it just goes up and up and up. That's why I really like. I love inventory homes because I like being able to negotiate the price. On a regular home, you really can't buying it. Yeah, they'll give you some incentives and things like that, but they're not going to bend that much. So if anybody has any questions, please ask now. I'm going to sign off in about a minute. For those who are just joining, up, there we go. Do you have any homes that can have horses? Well, there certainly are homes out here that can have horses. But it would not be in this community. It would not be. I always thought it would be a great thing to have a shared, stable or something like that, but I think the liability issues are too much. You'd have to get something with acreage. So I would, it's easy to search horse stable, homes, horse stable. They'd be up in this area. There'd be several in Claremont that I've seen. I've seen a lot that have been really dilapidated, and you have to get something that's been kept up. So, any other questions? Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. It's a really, really beautiful area. It's got a lot of history to it. It's got a lot of activities. It's not as significantly priced as other sections of like Winter Garden or Windermere. I mean, $450 is a lot for a house, but you've got these great areas around here. And when you drive through this area, you really feel like you're driving through almost historic homes, but they're all very, very new. There are some homes here, which is interesting. There are some homes built in early 1900s, around here, and they're gorgeous inside and everything. I love looking at the pictures. Okay, so if you don't have any more questions for me, I appreciate your time today. I'm hopefully going to be back on Sunday. I might be at an investment community where you can buy homes to rent out, and you don't have to rent them out, but you could. Okay. All right. So do you have any questions for me at all? Been going for almost 45 minutes. That's a lot for 2 houses. Wow. Beautiful area. It's a great day today. It's going to be in the 80s. Okay, well, listen, thank you so much. Remember to like and share. If anybody's looking for a realtor, remember to recommend me. I appreciate it very much. And I will be in touch with you. I'll be back soon, I'm sure. I'm going to try to do things more in the middle of the days, too, and see how they go, because I'm finding I'm not getting a lot of viewers on Sundays. It's like I get just as many on Sundays as I do during the week, so I might as well do some stuff during the week, too. Okay, thank you so much. Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook at Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at your doorstep.